Like I can already feel like you guys are gonna like do cool stuff.
Into the motive.
Just being good to one another.
Yeah.
You guys are doing a good thing here.
The people at the top collaborate, and the
Yeah.
people that are at the bottom compete.
Yeah, it resulted in me shooting him.
I was charged with 109 and a 50.
Ultimately, you'll get to where you want to go if you push yourself enough.
I genuinely love this conversation.
I love the Motive Podcast.
Welcome back to the Motive Podcast. I'm your host, Leo Kosach. Alongside me is my co-host, Kyle Cohen. And joining us today, a musician, singer, songwriter, local, amassing almost 50,000 followers on TikTok. I checked out the TikTok. Jaxen Smyth. Thank you for being here, Jackson.
What's up?
But yeah, how's the New Year, everyone? Because this is our first episode. Like, I know last episode dropped after New Year, so we talked about it. But how's the New Year for everyone here? Kyle, start with you.
It was good. Yeah, it was chill.
Chill.
And
Anything?
it's kind of crazy. Same years, our grad year.
Yeah, we're
now,
here.
Which is literally insane. You talk about it for years. It's in our email or whatever.
Yeah.
For
You see
school
that
email.
25 like growing up all the time, and now it's like here.
Yeah, and now it's here, which is kind of insane. But yeah.
How about you, Jackson?
It's pretty chill. We had some family over for Christmas, and then just kind of chilled out, just rest, just kind of with some friends, and then I've been getting into poker recently with a bunch of my
Really?
friends. Yeah,
You like it?
I just started. I don't really know like how everything works yet. I'm just still like just messing around with it, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I gotta pick up poker. Like, it's one of those
You never
things where it's
played?
like I just want to like. It's like I'll play some blackjack, but like other than that, like that's not even like real like.
That's
Poker.
poker, but it's not like
It's not
it's
like-
simple.
Yeah,
But
I
I played a little bit of poker on New Year's Eve actually. It was fun.
I feel like I've tried to learn like Texas Hold'em like 8 different times,
it's
and I just
not hard.
can never pick it up.
It's not.
What games
It's
do you
hard.
play?
We just did like Texas Hold'em,
Yeah.
and then I played with my friend. I went to Pitbull for New Year's with my friend.
Is that in Atlantic City?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it was,
still feel that.
it was so sick, and I was playing poker with him a little bit before.
Did he even open an act, Pitbull?
It was like some DJ. I forget what his name
Uh-huh.
was. The DJ was pretty good though. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Cool. But yeah, solid New Year. Happy 2025, everyone. But let's start. So you grew up around here? Have you born and raised around the area? You said
I was actually I was born in Wisconsin
okay.
for like a year, and then we moved to Downingtown when I was 1, and so I just say I'm from Downingtown
Right.
because I don't remember being in Wisconsin since I was only 1. So yeah, I just kind of grew up here, Downingtown.
What was kind of the reason for the move for Wisconsin? Was like job or something like that?
Yeah,
Just-
well, we have a bunch of family on the East Coast, so
There you go.
like, like we have a bunch of family in New Jersey, and then also like people like in New York. So it's like we figured to be near family. Plus, I think my dad's job
Okay.
brought us here too.
Okay, sweet. So diving into like the music aspect, what did you like kind of like grow up around? Like what was like your parents listened to? What was on the radio? Like all that good stuff. Like did you have like a musical family at all? Did you grow up around it?
Not really. My older brother played guitar. He still plays guitar a lot, and I guess I kind of like picked up, playing a little bit from him, but I didn't really listen to I just kind of listened to whatever was on the radio with my family, like in the car or whatever, and I guess I kind of when I was 14, I guess I kind of picked up my brother's ukulele and just played it a little bit. And I guess that brought me to electric guitar, and then eventually I got an acoustic when I was 16.
Okay. So overall it's like pretty like recent, like just picking up
Yeah.
the guitar.
Yeah.
Was it like was that kind of like over like COVID like type of thing?
It was summer 2023. My birthday's in June, so in June my parents got me an acoustic for my birthday, and I guess it was about a year and a half ago now, and I haven't put it down since. It's just like so like addicting. Just
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, 100%. Before I want to keep going into the music, but before we get there, so you said you go to the Haverford school right now, but you went to Downtown for middle school.
I did, yeah.
What middle school was that?
Downtown West.
It
was
it's
just
it's connected.
Yeah,
I know that.
It was like, or I think it might have just been Downingtown Middle School. I have no idea. Oh wait, no, Downingtown Middle School is like right next to Downingtown West, and then like there's
Isn't it like Lineville?
yeah for East. I think the East kids went to Lineville Middle School. And
Okay.
I think that was like the difference. But
Okay.
yeah,
And then over COVID or freshman year, you went to Haverford.
yeah.
How do you like it over there?
Oh no, actually, I did. I went 7th and 8th grade at downtown middle school, and then I did 8th grade twice. So I reclassed, and then
Okay.
I did 8th grade at Haverford.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
You like it over there overall
yeah,
now?
it's a lot of fun. I like the kids there.
Yeah. I mean, I hear good things. Like you said, their sports, Kyle, the lacrosse is really good, you said?
Yeah.
Um, who did you say they play? Like, like, who are
They
the other
play,
schools you
like,
guys play?
Yeah, they play
Play
like
lacrosse at Interac, I think. Is it
it's we play like a lot of like the best schools like in America for or in the U.S. for lacrosse, like Brunswick, Malvern. Malvern's good too. Like St. Joe's,
Yeah.
like all like pretty much like all the good schools for lacrosse is who we play.
How's Malvern looking in lacrosse, Kyle? I'm just
Lacrosse,
curious.
asking me? I don't know. I think they're probably tough. I just played a few of those dudes who are.
Because I know we had like
there's
a
I
couple
think
of
I got
guys on the
2
pod.
dude commits, whatever.
Yeah.
That are seniors now.
Like,
so
do you
it's
think once those guys graduate, they won't be as good?
No, they'll always be good. They get recycled talent every year.
What
It's actually crazy.
What is the
Same
deal
thing
with
with
like?
Haverford.
What is the deal with like reclassing and all that? Because like I've heard so much stuff. Like I know when we had Cam Brickle on the
Yeah.
pod, like he was a reclass. He's
Well, how
obviously
does it work? Like
Lacrosse
going
is
to private
like
school?
well
for
I
lacrosse
played
and for
lacrosse.
anything. for
Yeah, I
anything.
was going to Haverford like for lacrosse, but I quit. I ended up quitting freshman year because I didn't like it anymore. But basically, like if you reclass, lacrosse is like goes by grade. So if you graduate the year 2026, you just play with all the juniors, whatever. But if you graduate in 2025, play with all the seniors. So if you reclass, you're a year older than everyone else. So that's what like reclassing.
Yeah.
does for lacrosse.
Like what's the kind of like possibilities in terms of eligibility and stuff like that? Because like you can't just like keep reclassing.
Well, I think if you play as a freshman, you can't like reclass.
I don't
right?
know. I know there's a kid who like double reclassed.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. I just heard that like some kid at Malvern did that for football
Yeah.
or lacrosse.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know how it all works, but
Yeah, it's crazy
It's
times
weird,
because
yeah.
because it got brought up in the conversation of like because I was talking college football and like the transfer portal, the NIL, the whole drama.
yeah.
Like, what do you think about that? Any thoughts, Kyle?
So broad.
Sorry, the
what do
transfer
I-
portal, NIL. I mean,
Well,
it's just
crazy. I
because
mean,
Quinn Ewers just got tampered with on Texas. He just got offered $6 million to come back to college football and enter the transfer portal. Do you hear that?
who's giving the $6 million?
They don't know yet, but like there were inside sources that he just got offered $6 million.
Why would he take that and rather than go to the NFL? I guess that might be more than his
Because of-
rookie contract.
Who
I don't know. It
knows?
depends on when he gets drafted, but
We'll see.
whatever.
Anyway, but all right. So music, getting back into music. So you picked it up only a couple years ago. Who were kind of like your favorite artists, like at the time, and still like where do you find like kind of your inspiration?
At the time, it was like I listened to like a bunch of like older stuff like Pearl Jam, it's like 90s stuff. But then like as like time went on, my friend kind of got me into a bunch of country, and so I just kind of listened to a bunch of country. But I kind of mix it. Like my music taste is like really weird. I listen to a bit of everything. My inspirations right now would probably be like maybe like Tyler Childers. I like the way he kind of like performs and kind of like sings stuff and like is really like intimate with his voice. I think that's pretty cool. So
Yeah, I like his early stuff. Like I don't
Yeah.
know as much as like like the what's his one out? Isn't it like Bottles and Bibles? Is that one of his
I
albums?
think that might be. I think that might be.
I
what it's called.
forget. It's I like that one. And what's like his top song? Isn't it like Feathered Indians or one of the you know
Yeah,
that song?
Lady May Feathered Indians.
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. He's good. Do you like the thing where it gets interesting is like now there's so much like mixing the genres between like
Yeah,
country, pop. Like I'm trying like the Morgan Wallen and Post Malone collabs, like stuff like that. That's where people like
Yeah.
the legit country people start like hating on
Yeah,
new
yeah,
age
that's
country.
true. That's
do you,
true,
Do you
yeah.
like it? Like, do you like the like? Honestly, the Morgan Wallen Post Malone stuff, I thought I wouldn't like it, but it's like, it's like very mainstream. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I feel like it's kind of just like pop country. And
Yeah.
like it's alright. I don't really have like an opinion on it.
Yeah. You said you got influenced by like '90s music. Was that like mostly like kind of like grunge and stuff like that? Like,
Yeah,
is
it
that
was
Pearl
like
Jam.
Pearl Jam, Smashing Pumpkins. I like. Who else?
Hey, Nirvana.
Yeah, I had a Nirvana stint for like about a month. I just listened to Nirvana, but other than that, like I listen to like a lot of other stuff. I'm blanking on it right now, but just like 90s grunge or whatever.
Yeah, there's so like I was talking with someone about like the Goo Goo Dolls. Like when they first came out, like they were
Yeah.
very like mainstream, and a lot of people didn't like them. But now it's like as time went on, it's just like it's great music. Like they kind of like almost ramped up after their prime. Like I don't, it's weird, but
When did they come out
yeah.
with music? I actually don't know.
the
They-
Goo Goo
they not-
Dolls, I think they were 90s, like early 2000s.
Okay.
Like what, like Iris and
Yeah,
that type of
I
stuff.
know you're talking about, but
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, and also with country, like you get into like the bro country era, like that Florida Georgia line stuff. Like that's where it
Oh,
started to
yeah.
get like super pop. Like, do you like that stuff? I personally, I like
That's
Florida
right.
Georgia line.
Yeah, I like them. I think it's like cool, just like combining that type of stuff. It's like catchy, like it's just like something to like something you can like listen to with the windows down. It's like
Yeah.
kinda just chill.
Yeah. Country's like for me, like you were saying, like my musical interest is very broad, but country's kind of just like summer music. Like I'm not listening to a ton of country right now, but when the summer comes, windows down, 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you been to like any good concerts?
I
You
was
say
at-
you're just at Pitbull.
Yeah, I was at Zach Bryan, and that was the first concert I've ever been to. It was Zach
Really?
Bryan in the summer, in
Yeah.
August. So that was
What
pretty
were you
cool.
there night one or two?
I was there both nights because
Really?
yeah, I had already got tickets with my friend, with a couple of my friends, for night 2, and then my parents for my birthday they also gave me tickets for night 1. So then I went both nights with my first night with my family, second night with friends.
Did you think night two was better?
Yeah, so you brought out everyone.
Bro, I went to night one. I was so mad.
I was in the pit night 1, and we were like in the front, and so I couldn't like move. It was just like storming on us.
Yeah,
It's like
because when it started raining, everyone like tried to like sneak down into the pit. Like I tried to do it. Like so
Yeah,
many people
yeah,
like
I
were
was-
like trying to
yeah.
like enter.
yeah,
Yeah. So I wasn't really a Zach Bryan fan going into that, and like you were kind of the only person that was like in my ear about Zach Bryan. Like I know you liked him
I like Zach Bryan,
during
yeah.
that time, but I never really got into him because I don't. He just got very mainstream, and I was just like, I don't know if I want to hop on this train right now. But then I went to the concert, and then after the concert, I really like kind of dove into him. I like him.
yeah. It was a pretty cool concert.
Yeah,
It was a lot of fun.
it was very unique because I like a couple weeks before that I went to a Dave Matthews concert. I don't know if
That's
you know
sick.
them.
Yeah, I like Dave Matthews.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
And it was like the polar opposite concerts like I've ever been to because Dave Matthews is so like musically like
Yeah, he's
advanced.
Great musician.
Yeah. So they'll just jam for like 20 minutes and do like the most insane musical
Yeah.
stuff. And then you go to
Yeah.
Zach Bryan, it's just like 4 chords and a guitar.
Yeah,
but it's
that's
so
true, that's
different.
true, yeah.
It's actually but that's like the beauty of music. Like it's so it's at the end of the day, it's still both ends are great. But yeah, night 2. Who did you bring out?
It
You
was
brought out Springsteen, didn't he?
Springsteen, the Lumineers,
And Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis. Yeah, for
Yeah,
Revival.
bro.
That was fun.
I
Yeah.
think he was definitely supposed to bring out one of them like night 1.
yeah,
but
yeah,
it
that's,
rained.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like he definitely should have brought someone out night 1.
Yeah, that's
Just couldn't
actually
because of the rain.
yeah, it's actually
Did
wild.
they not bring out anybody for night 1?
No,
what-
it was delayed like 3 hours. Like,
Yeah,
we
the
just,
concert didn't start till
Okay.
like what
Like, yeah, it
11.
didn't start till,
I know
like,
that. It was like
11.
pouring, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pouring. It was bad.
Yeah. It made for a good experience, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Memorable. But for yourself, so you only picked up guitar less than 2 years ago. When did you like decide that you wanted to like start posting, get into like the social media world? Because obviously it's been popping off. Like you see so many people just doing covers, the reels.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when did you get like inspired to do that, and when did you kind of like just dive into it?
Yeah. It was right when I got my guitar. I was like playing like, I think I was like playing. The only song I knew how to play was like Everlong by the Foo Fighters, and my one friend was like, "Yo, dude, like you should start posting on TikTok and like learn some country stuff, because there's all these kids like my age like posting stuff too and like going viral." And so he was like, and I was not very good at this time, so my friend was just like, "Yeah, you should just throw it up there," and so I think I posted like 3 times. I think like the fourth video, I think I posted like Dawns by Zach Bryan, and it was like not very good at all, but somehow it like blew up. And I was like, all right, I guess I gotta keep this going now. And I guess that's kind of when I found like my love for music, I guess.
Oh yeah, sick.
Yeah.
How did you first like learn guitar? Like were you just like doing YouTube videos
Yeah.
or?
Yeah, it was like mostly like YouTube. Like I would just search up like whatever song whatever
Yeah.
song I wanted to learn, like tutorial
Right.
on YouTube.
Yeah. Was there any like strategy in starting it, like, or were you literally just like
No,
posting
I
posting
just,
the
like,
cover?
Yeah, just like posting stuff, and then one of them did good.
There's this guy I was talking to for a little bit, like in the DMs. Dude, I've been trying to get him on this pod. This dude Kevin Kramer. I don't know if you've seen him. He's in Jersey. He's got like 300K on Insta. He does covers, and he just posts up in his bathroom with like good acoustics and just like sings to his phone, and he just blew up. Like, I'm sure
Is
it's
he the guy who
there's
sits in the toilet?
it might be. Yeah, I mean, I think he does
I
it.
don't know. I remember I saw a dude like sitting on the toilet. It was pretty good, and then
Do you remember what he sang?
it was like I think it might have been Dawn's, but there's also like a couple other songs.
He's so good. His voice is like so. So do you do like any? Because when I've listened to your videos, like, do you have any like acoustic? Like, do you boost like reverb or anything? Like, it almost like it sounds really good.
There's like a little like setting on TikTok. You can do like mic setting,
Okay.
and it'll like put like a little reverb on it on like
Okay.
the video if
Yeah.
you want to do that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the social media strategy, like I was telling you, like I work with Rafter now, and it's like you can get so specific with it, like just the captions on screen, like giving a hook, because like you'll see people post a cover and they'll be like, or post like an original, and then you can like do like a hook, like if you're messing around with one, like if a Springsteen song met a Stapleton song, and then you
Yeah.
like do your cover, and it's just like it gets gimmicky, like that same with
Yeah.
social media. It's just like you just want to be like authentic, which is
it's
cool.
true. Yeah.
What was the first video that did well? Like, what you
It
said?
was-
Dawn's.
Yeah, Dawn's. Yeah. I guess at the time, like everybody was posting Dawn's, and it was just like going viral. And then I posted it, and it wasn't even like very good. Like if you like look back at my voice like 8 months ago, you'd be like that kid sucks. Like who is this kid? And then like now I'm a lot better. Like just because I got a voice coach and
Okay.
all that. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did the voice? So I'm actually talking with someone about like should they do lessons? Should they not do lessons right now to like sustain their voice? Because we were talking about this. We had a musician on last week. Shout out Carly. It was a great episode. And like you almost don't want to like start with training. Like well, there's two different sides. Some people just like to have like that raspy, like untrained voice, and some people like to have like the crystal clear voice. But like, so what's your kind of like experience been like? I'm curious.
I feel like you should definitely get a voice coach first. The way I was singing when I first started was just like not good for your like vocal cords, and I just like I didn't know I was like damaging my vocal cords, and I finally like got a voice coach, and she was like, "Hey, you can't like sing like you shouldn't be like singing like that. I don't even know how you're singing like that." And
How are you singing? Like, was
I
it
just,
like through?
a lot of like breath, like coming through and just like really like intense, and it made like I thought like my voice was just like that. I thought my voice was just like kind of had that like natural rasp to it, but I was just singing like that, and I didn't know. And so eventually she like worked with me a little bit, and my voice just got clearer and clearer. And I guess like once you like actually get a voice coach and start like making your voice clearer and getting better, then you can start like adding like cool stuff on. Like maybe you can do like a little bit of rasp, or maybe you can do like some cool like vibrato and stuff like that. But
Okay.
definitely get a voice coach first.
Is there one way to like how did she teach you how to sing? Like, is it from like the like lungs? Because like I hear about like from like your chest, from like your nose. Like, is there one thing that like she like corrected?
I'm like here, just like push it out, and I don't know. It's kind of like from
Push it
down
air
all
out.
the way through. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, yeah, it's very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
But so for originals, like we were talking about how you've done all covers. Well, not all covers, but you started with covers. So what about like originals? Like you said, you don't have anything out right now, but what was kind of like your songwriting process like, and like what was your first? Let's start with this. Like, what was the first song you wrote?
The first song I wrote, I forget what it was called, but it was like, I think it was about God, and I just kind of was like playing around with like the easy like 4 chords on guitar, and finally like wrote something, and yeah, it wasn't the best, but like once I wrote that, it kind of like sparked like a bigger like passion for just like writing more music. So I've written a lot more since that.
Yeah. That's actually sick. I was gonna ask Kyle. So like, what you were talking about, like God and church. Like, do you listen to any music like that? Because what's the one guy's name? Brandon Lake. He's like more religious music, right?
Yeah.
Brandon Lake.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I like him.
Yeah.
Like, did you see him in concert?
Brandon Lake.
Yeah.
Nah.
You saw someone,
I
right?
saw Elevation Worship. They're like
Okay.
more mainstream like worship music, but
Was that like a full band?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've learned a couple of Brandon Lake songs. I think he had like a new one that came out, or maybe it's not out yet, but it was really good. And then I learned like there's one that was like really like I think that I forget what it's called, but there's another one that like everyone knows.
Brandon Lake.
I think
That's probably the song that I know that I first
There's
know.
one that's Who I Praise is one of his new ones, which is really good.
Yeah, I think that's the one I learned.
that's the one. Yeah, okay.
There's one that's
That
like
came out a few months ago. It's pretty good.
there's the one Brandon Lake song I know that's like it's like older now. It's like Nothing Is Better Than You or something. It's like.
Dude, I'm from blanking on his most popular song. He's got one that's really popular. I can't
Yeah, I
think
don't
of
know.
right now.
Wait, I gotta look this
The
up.
name of it.
Brandon Lake.
I can just pull up Spotify. Hold on. It's
Bro, where is this? I definitely.
well, cause he's been singing for a while. I think.
Yeah, I didn't know like how popular he was. to begin-
Gratitude's really.
Oh yeah, Gratitude.
Gratitude.
I learned that one.
It's Gratitude.
Graves in the Gardens. Graves in the Gardens. That's the one I know.
Is he in that?
Yeah.
So that's by Elevation Worship, but
Okay.
he sang with them.
Okay.
Is that? Yeah. Anyway,
Interesting.
but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. What other songs have you wrote? Like, well, when did you say you wrote that? The first one?
That was like probably a couple weeks after I had gotten my guitar. I
Okay.
just got like into it, and then
So is that pretty much like just simple 4 chords, and then you were just kind of brainstorming lyrics? Like, what was
I was just kind of like messing around with chords. Like it was in the summer, so I was in my beach house and I was sitting on my bed and just kind of messing around with the chords, and then just started like singing like melodies while I was playing, and I guess I just eventually like, added some more and more lyrics on as time went on.
What beach do you go to?
Ocean City.
Do you play on Boardwalk?
Yeah, I did it a couple times
Yeah.
this past summer.
Yeah, I was gonna get out there and play once with a buddy. I know a lot of people have done it. Like how much did you make?
You don't like make a lot. You make like I made like $20 if I'm playing like an hour maybe. But like
yeah.
it's like different. I was like also like towards like the 7th like 6th Street part of the boardwalk where there's not like that many people. And it's
yeah.
like pretty wide, so like people can't really hear you. So like if you go like more towards like 9th Street maybe and it's like a little thinner, everyone can hear you. I think you'd probably make more money.
Yeah, I had a kid that, like a buddy that went out there and he made like $100. And I was like, bro, that's
Really? Yeah,
that's like
so-
that's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
As I was saying, so other songs like what's kind of like other songs been about? Like you said, the first one was like God based. Anything else?
Yeah. Let's see. I think I've written like a couple. Let me think. There's some about like, there's some more. I think I wrote some more about God, and then eventually, I like started writing like a bunch of songs just about like girls, about like relationships, and like what I thought. And also like how the world is today. I write songs on that.
Is your music reflective? It kind of seems reflective, just like
Yeah. What do you mean by
reflective? Like, how do I explain it? Like kind of just like reflective on like, just like
Like authentic, like personal experience.
yeah, like personal
authentic?
experiences, like reflective on your own experiences, or
Mostly.
just like what you think about and the way you see the world. I guess
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Mostly.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Are there any like examples? Any of like
Let's see.
Cause like the I feel like the beauty of like just a guitar and lyrics is like you can like express so much. Like it's
Yeah,
just
that's why I like it, because it's like you can just like, it's just like such like a way for me to like it's just kind of like, you know, those like TikTok videos where it's like, it's gonna be so hard to explain, but like, it's like the background like audio is like a bunch of people talking, and then it just like quiets down, and then it's like me when I me when I get on the ice for hockey or something.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think
Yeah.
I've seen those. Yeah.
And that's like kind of how it is when you like start playing guitar and like start like writing music, because it's just like you get so much of like emotion out and can put it like into a song and just bottle it up.
So do you kind of like play and like have a notepad or like something next to you to write lyrics, or do you play and then just kind of walk away and just listen to it and write? Because I know people that do. There's so many different ways to write.
I would say I kind of do like all the different ways. Like,
Oh, yeah.
There's one I wrote like over the New Year, and it was because I like sometimes if I'm like playing around guitar and like find like some cool chords, I'll like film it and then I'll like put it on I'll like put it in a memory on Snapchat, and I'll be like, I'll title it like cool chord progression or something, and then I'll look back at it, and then if I find lyrics for it, then I can go back and then play those chords and write a song to it. And so over the New Year, I think I was like in the car and I was like thinking of stuff, and then I kind of made up some pretty cool lyrics, and then I just added that to the chords that I played. But there's also like sometimes I'll just like be playing chords and then like sing stuff or whatever's on my mind. There's like a bunch of different ways, but I do have a notepad that I write some songs in.
Cool. Yeah, like the full iPhone era has like changed music, because like the voice memos, it's like a cheat code. Like you can just start recording whatever.
Yeah.
And just have so many different song ideas. Do you record anything like do you have like an interface, like anything like that? Have you messed around with that, or just the phone?
I tried to mess around with like I think I had like a mic, some that kind of looked like this to record, but I don't know how to use all that, so I just like I'm done. I'm gonna go to a studio sometime.
Yeah, it's just like you don't want to like overcomplicate it too, like with music marketing nowadays, because it's like people just want to see like the simple stuff. As soon as you start using like a really nice camera, and it's like put in like so much time, you can put like from personal experience, you can put like 3 hours into like a 20-second reel, and then just have it do like absolutely horrible, and then just freaking put a phone up and it's like it blows up.
That's so true. Yeah,
it's so hard to like capture. What was I gonna say? Oh, do you have plans to release any songs like in the future? You're saying you want to hit up a studio at some point?
Yeah, I met with a studio a couple days ago, and I think I'm gonna try and like maybe like record a song or two.
What was it called?
I'm not sure what song I'm doing yet. I have a ton of different songs I've written. I've written a bunch of songs like to just like get better at writing and like kind of like find my style like of how to write. And I think I'm finally ready to like vocally and like ready like writing wise. I think I'm ready to finally like record something and write.
Do you see yourself like doing fully like acoustic, just guitar and vocals, or do you see yourself like layering tracks or like any band or any stuff like that?
I think I'll probably since this is my first song, I probably won't like spend a ton of money on it and just and do like a ton of like layers. I'll probably just do like guitar and vocal, or maybe like some in the background, like maybe like drums or like strings or something.
Yeah,
but nothing too crazy.
100%. What was the name of the studio? Is it local?
I think it's called Tribe Sound or something.
Oh yeah. Is it where's it based?
Westchester.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Is it like in town?
Yeah, it's like right in town. You know, like that music store?
Yeah, Taylor's.
It's under that. It's in the basement.
Okay.
really?
Trap Sound?
Tribe Sound.
Tribe? Or-
Tribe Sound.
okay.
That's all he has. There's two of them. There's one like under there, and then there's also one like a couple minutes away in like a little warehouse.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
The girl we had on the pod last week, who's a musician, her guitarist is the like main guy at Taylor's. Like you've probably seen him there. He like sells. Are you there a lot? Like where do you get your guitar from?
I've been there like a couple times. I've been there once because I was buying like a mic to do like gigs and stuff, and like also like a mic stand. But I've only really been there like once or twice.
Okay. So you mentioned gigs. Do you play out around here like a good amount? When did you start kind of like taking initiative on that, trying to get some gigs?
I guess I kind of just been looking for stuff to play around for the past like couple months. In the summer, I played like I think like one or two gigs, and I also played in the boardwalk. So like, I don't know. That was kind of like when I wanted to start like doing gigs. Around here is like hard to find stuff though. I feel like because I live in downtown, so it's like unless I go to Westchester and like try and talk to like all the managers. I feel like it's kind of hard to find some stuff around here.
Yeah. Have you played at the? Have you done any like open mics?
Yeah, I've done an open mic. There's a little pizza place in downtown called Leone's.
Yeah.
I've done.
I was gonna
open
play
mic
that at one point. I
Yeah.
just didn't.
Yeah.
I've played a couple. I've done like open mics around Westchester, but whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Is Leone's like don't they have like music there like every like
Yeah.
it's like but isn't it like a small pizza shop or something? What's
It's like-
what's kind of the vibe there?
It was small, and then they like expanded it because I think like the place next to them like moved out or whatever, and so they bought that place, and it's a lot bigger now. But they do have live music over the winter, but the thing is they only do like bands, and I don't have like a band. I'm just like kind of a solo guy.
That's usually it's like the other way around. It's like
Really?
only solo. You
Yeah.
can't do a band because like it's like kind of almost rare to find a place that can like fit a whole band. You know what I mean?
Really? Yeah.
Did you make good money at like any of the like? Did the venue or wherever you were playing like pay you, or were you just working on like tips?
The venue for the gig I did in the summer.
Yeah, like wherever you played.
Yeah, I did. It was like I think I made like it was like maybe like 100 an hour,
There you go.
and then I made like 200 of tips, and so
Yeah.
that was like that was like the turning point actually, because I was like, dang, I made a lot of money. I'm gonna start doing more gigs. So
Yeah, 100%.
Sweet.
Um,
When are you gonna get back into doing more?
dude, I
Did
well,
a few, and then
so-
I feel like I haven't done some in a while.
Yeah, so I did. Yeah, I played with this kid like 2 years ago. It was great. We went down to this place in Ridley, and we made freaking $600 in tips, and we paid for 2 hours. I was like, bro, this
That's
is like
sick.
lit.
yeah, that's
But I just haven't played as much anymore. I was just honestly, the pod's taking up my time with music, but I still love it. I'm always looking to play.
Yeah. So do you play guitar and sing?
I do piano. So like
Piano,
I'd
that's
play
sick.
with my buddy who does guitar and he would sing, and then I do piano. Like I can do like harmony, and then like
Yeah.
you saw the drum set. So like drums is
Yeah.
kind of like my second instrument, but really
Yeah.
just piano. Cause like again, piano, it's like you can go gig with that, like just a piano and a guitar,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
just a piano. So, but yeah,
That's
it's
tough.
fun. I definitely like with Rafter. Like I definitely like to do some stuff with him. We'll see what happens. There's a lot on the horizon as I was
Yeah,
telling you guys off
yeah.
camera. But like he's at the Nail tonight. You're saying you're trying to get in there?
Yeah, I've been trying to. I eventually emailed them and was like, "Hey, like my name's Jaxen. I do solo gigs," and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can have you in." And then I think I'm playing like in 2 weeks.
So
There. So
try to
I think
make it
that's gonna
out.
be Fun. Yeah,
I'll come out to that.
yeah.
So for music, and in general, so like you're senior, what's kind of the future look like? Because obviously it's like college, everything. Like, do you want to stay local? Where do you want to go to school? Where's your mind at for everything right now?
So I'm a junior.
Oh shoot, you're a junior.
Yeah, I since I did I would be a senior, but I did 8th grade twice.
Okay,
So,
yeah,
I'm like, I definitely want to go somewhere down south. Like if I go to college, like I'm definitely like want to go somewhere I can just do live music the whole time, and like down south is probably like the place for that, just cause like it's a bunch of college towns, and there's also like they do a lot of country music, and that's kind of the stuff I mess with. So
yeah. What was I gonna say? What's an episode, Kyle? Always forget. What do you want to go to school for? Like, what are you thinking about studying? Do you have any thoughts?
I was thinking about doing like a marketing, like going to school for like maybe marketing, or like music, somewhere around there. But like if I would go for marketing, it would mean like I would just learn how to like market myself as like an artist, which
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
Yeah, I could definitely hook you up with. There's a guy who's really cool in Westchester who does like a bunch of music marketing stuff.
Alright.
He's a younger guy. He's cool. He does like a lot of like rap stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know Jalil Beats? He's like, like
I might have heard of
you know
him.
like the Bobby Shmurda song where it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Jalil Beats, holla at me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's in Downingtown. Like he lives
Oh,
like
no
10
way.
minutes from here.
That's
I haven't met him, but I've seen him around. I think
Really?
he lives like 3 minutes from Leone's.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah,
There's so
that's-
many people
yeah.
around here.
That is interesting.
So you don't want to like go to like. Do you see yourself doing any like music in college, like even with like a vocal coach, like kind of like studying?
Yeah. I just want to would I definitely want to end up like doing like music for like the rest of my life. Just because I love it so much, and you know, I don't like care like how much like really money I make. I just kind of love doing it, and it's like I don't know if I end up like you know in college or like coming out of college, I would definitely like be working on my music career like while I'm in college too.
Yeah, is that kind of the dream to just be a full-time musician at some point?
Yeah, that's the dream. That's the dream.
Do you see yourself with like a full band at some point? Like would you like
Yeah.
Okay. So like do you see yourself touring as like Jaxen Smyth but like with a band? Like where do you think your mind's at? Like or could you see yourself joining like a band with a separate name?
Yeah, I don't know. I would say like I don't know. I whatever like I guess like
Whatever works.
Yeah, whatever like whatever happens. I guess I don't know. I feel like having like I feel having a band is definitely tough, but like I also don't know like is Zach Bryan like is that the Zach Bryan band or is that like the
Yeah,
That's a good
like
question,
like
actually.
Zach Bryan tours as Zach Bryan, but like he has a band. Like same
yeah,
thing
that's probably
with
what I would that's probably what I would do.
yeah.
Something along
Like
the lines of
obviously
that.
that's like the dream, like to have
Yeah,
just
obviously.
you but with a band.
Yeah.
What schools are you thinking about like in the South? I'm just curious because the South is such like a hot spot. Like I apply
Yeah,
to
I
a bunch
know.
of places
I
South.
know.
Like
There's,
everyone's going
crazy.
down there.
Yeah, there's like so many out of state kids.
So many people got deferred. Like I got deferred.
Yeah.
All 3 Southern schools I applied to, I got deferred from.
No way.
Like so many. Honestly, like the majority of people around here got deferred because they gotta like give like the in-state kids priority. So like I'll get
Yeah.
my decision in like March now.
Yeah,
Just kind of sucks,
it
but whatever.
sucks.
What
my-
schools are you looking at?
My brother went to Clemson.
Okay.
And he's like there for the MBA program now, and I don't think I get into Clemson though, cause I don't have like a great GPA.
I
Like, my
applied
GPA
there. I got
yeah.
deferred from there.
Yeah, my GPA is like okay. It's like, but there was also kids last year who had like 4.0s and got deferred. So it's
Yeah.
like, I probably won't make it in. So I'll just go somewhere like, I don't know. I don't even know. I haven't like looked at any yet. So like I couldn't like tell you.
You're a junior, so you got
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
time. I
time.
didn't realize. So
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about college at all, honestly. Like this time last year.
Yeah, I feel
Probably
like
should
I
have
feel,
been, but
I feel like we've been talking about college literally since the day we started this pod as like sophomores.
that's
Like
true.
we just always had college, but it's just like how seriously do we take it? And now we're
Yeah.
here, which is crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, I applied South Carolina, Tennessee, and Clemson. I got deferred from all 3 of them right now. I mean, I know Tennessee and Clemson are definitely hard. South
Yeah.
Carolina is just becoming competitive because like so many people are applying. I don't
Yeah.
really know. I didn't love South Carolina. South Carolina is kind of, I forget. There was a school where Dave Matthews started playing like frats, and that's how he like started. Like that's a cool come up in college. Like if you go to school
that'd
and
be
do
tough.
music, like I was with Rafter at a Westchester frat, just killed it. Like
Yeah. Really.
so many kids and like they all like dude if you're playing music in college like everyone loves you so
yeah.
yeah
Yeah.
that's
That's the
definitely
dream.
yeah 100%. But yeah, overall what's the future look like? You said releasing music and just staying on the grind. What do you see the Instagram and social media accounts like? Do you see them evolving in any way or just posting the same covers, originals, all that stuff?
Definitely like I would start like I know how like all like the newer artists now are kind of like uploading like their like recordings of like songs like into TikTok and then like putting that in the
Like
background of the
overdubbing
video.
it?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then like putting the background of the video and they'll just like lip sync it or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd probably end up doing something like that if I recorded or when I record something. But I don't even know if TikTok's like gonna be alive in like 3 weeks, so we'll see.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? We talked about that last week. Is that like actually happening? Because I feel like I've heard TikTok is gonna go for like 6 years now. It just never does.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm not a huge TikTok fan just because like I like was addicted to it, and I
Yeah.
haven't been on TikTok at all for like 3 years now, which is good. I just post stuff on the motive and get off. Like, but Instagram is just as bad. Like I'm bad on Instagram. But like for you, like yeah, it's like creators with thousands of followers. It's like it's definitely like I get the argument both ways at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's like I don't even know. Since I've like worked like so hard to like try and like grow myself on that platform, like the fact that it's getting banned, it's just like, dang, like that's just like sucks. But I don't know if it's like I don't even know if it's getting banned or not. I know like Trump was like met with a guy apparently or something. the CEO or whatever. I don't have no idea what's
I
going
don't know
on.
why it would change when he gets in office because they didn't ban it when he was in office last time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't,
sure.
I don't even know if he publicly said he wanted it banned. Did he?
Yeah, I feel
I
like
mean,
he
at one
on-
point, and then like now he's like not
yeah,
really saying that.
I
don't
honestly have
even know.
no clue.
Yeah,
Politics can be confusing with that kind of stuff. I feel
yeah,
like.
Yeah,
confusing.
because what the inauguration is in like 14. What's the day?
Say this is the
Fourth.
I'm pretty sure it's like
fourth.
It's in 16 days.
Yeah,
then
16
it's the
days,
20th.
the
So
20th.
that's
Also-
like the day after it gets banned. Because TikTok's supposed to
actually?
get banned that 19th.
but like
Who established that date? I don't know.
Is
I'm
that like the-
confused. Like, I just don't
yeah,
know.
it's interesting.
I don't know.
I'll have to do
It's
my
gotta be some
research.
theater like China or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, probably whatever. Freaking drones.
Yeah.
Bro, have we even talked about that on the pod? Like the drone stuff. Like
I don't even know what's going
it
on.
literally just like went away. Now people just don't talk about it. It's just like, yeah, we're fine. I don't really
Well,
know.
I think we have so much confidence in our military.
I feel like we have like I feel like there were definitely like two like legit like drones is like what type of system and everything else was just people like freaking
Yeah,
out. It's
yeah.
just like
Maybe
a
it was just
plane.
people just like sighting like birds or something. Like, yeah, it's a drone.
Yeah, because like people were like
UFO
shooting.
type
People were like
stuff.
shooting.
Yeah.
At, yeah,
What
the
were you
UFO
saying?
people like shooting at these drones and it's like drones. It's like, yeah, well what if you're shooting at like an airplane? Like
Yeah.
and like watch out
Yeah,
here.
it's so dumb.
But all right. Anyway, crazy. Have a great 2025, everyone. I think that's a great place to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Jackson, best of luck with the music,
Thank you.
releasing it, everything.
Yeah,
Definitely
thank
keep.
you.
I'll try to make it out and see you perform. If you're at the nail, let me know. I'll come out.
Yeah. All right. I will.
But
Thank you for having me on.
yeah, 100%.
Sick.
Leo Kosach, Kyle Cohen, Jaxen Smyth, give him a follow. Motive
Yeah.
Podcast out. Peace.
Peace.